Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to a brisk fall morning at the cabin. It is absolutely beautiful here this time of year. I was fortunate enough to get the week off work, so I'm going to stay here and we have to get ready for winter. It is mid-October. I did want to show you something that is so cool. I'm so happy with it. Krista's work made this for us. They're called Monument Restorations. It is our logo on a rock. So this is right at our front gate. I'm so excited about this. Hang on a minute. Let me get this out of the way. Ooh, there it is. So the boys from Krista's work came and installed this for us middle of the week. They made this for us again. They're called Monument Restorations, and they do monuments for graveyards or just stones like this. My sister designed this logo for us a while back, and now we have it on a stone. I'm so happy with this. So a little bit of work to do around the front of it. We're going to cover up the green Posta where they dug the hole. We're going to use some of the rocks from around the property and throw them on there and just make it look nice and pretty. But very happy with that. It's far enough back that the snow pile is not going to annihilate it, and it is rock sturdy, so it's not going anywhere. It's actually been on the property here for quite a while. It's just so damn heavy. It's hard to move, so they actually came with their big truck and installed it for us. I was very happy. Now, admittedly, my old plastic wheelbarrow has seen better days, but it should still be good enough to get the wood from the back of the truck over to the wood pile, hopefully. So, need to split some smaller wood to get the fire going. Start with my axe, and then I move on after that. Oh! That's a start. This stump is so rotten, the axe just sinks into it now from hitting it so many times. Oh, bark. One of the other things we do is we tape over the screens, and that's really just to prevent the snow from blowing in. We get sometimes 2-3+ feet of snow here. So the idea is just to really keep the snow from blowing in and keep the deck as dry as possible. It is all built with pressure treated, so I'm not really worried about it getting wet as long as it doesn't stay wet. Plan is to try to recycle some of the plastic we had on the screens from last year. I thought I had a bunch, but it looks like we only have 3. So right now we're just kind of peeling the tape off them, and then we'll get to sticking them up. There is the start of covering the windows. 3 down, 3 to go, plus the 2 doors. So one of the things I've realized is that we are still getting bugs and mice in the cabin. I thought that they were mostly coming in through the electrical conduit, but I realized last night that there is a gap where the ridge connects to the other piece. There's sort of the siding has small gaps in it, and each one of these gaps is, I went in last night and I shone the light out and I came out in the dark and I could see the light coming out. So I spray foamed it as best I could from the inside. Now I'm going to spray foam as best I can from the outside. Fill in all the little holes. So looks a little ugly, yes, but all the holes are plugged. It didn't seem like I got a lot of spray foam in any of them. What I'll do is after the foam sets up, I'll just come through with an X-Acto knife and trim off any of the excess so you don't see all that. It's a little ugly, like I said, but it should help with the bugs and mice getting in, I hope. Also need to drain my water tote. It's usually full most of the year. I drain it down. I don't want to take a chance of it cracking, so it's draining right now. We'll leave that empty. Then I just leave the valve on it open so any water that does come in can just wash right through. So I have to disconnect the water pumps. There's 2 water pumps. I have one for the outdoor shower and one inside. I just take these home and then put them in the basement. It's hard to get all the water out of them, and I don't want them to freeze up. Although this one outside might have froze last night. Didn't have much water in it, I'm hoping. Also going to take 2 of the ATVs home with me, and I'll come back for the other one another time. I'm going to put one in the back of the truck and one in the trailer. So 2 things I do around the back of the cabin. The first one is to top up the generator with gas, and then I put stabilizer in it. Then I just run it for a bit so the stabilizer can mix in. I find that has worked really well for keeping my generator healthy and running. And the second thing I do is on my outdoor power box, I remove the batteries. I take them home for the winter. I have a cold weather battery that I bring back that I'll just move back and forth with me, because in the winter we only usually stay for one night. So I just charge it up at home, bring it down and plug it in. That way I don't really have to worry about it charging or holding a charge. It's nice and charged when we get here, and it lasts us to 24 hours. So I'm about to pack out of here with 2 ATVs. Gonna come back in a week or 2 to pick up the last one. Winter is coming and the cabin is pretty much ready now. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. I'll leave a link around the screen here to some of my other videos. Please check them out if you get a moment. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.